Those two scenes are on the same street. Yes!
I am Xuan, and today I will show you the high contrast between nighttime and daytime in Hanoi.
1,000 years old cultural capital of Vietnam.
Saint Joseph's Cathedral has anchored this square since 1886, a piece of neo-Gothic architecture dropped right into the tropics. But Hanoi has a way of absorbing of everything. Look at those weathers, grey walls. That's not just stone, that's over a century of rain, a history of quiet endurance. In the morning, it's a sanctuary. You can almost hear the time passing by. But when the sun drops, the sanctuary became a stage. The stained glass glows, not just for the prayer inside, but for the chaotic, beautiful life outside. The silence is gone, replaced by 1,000 of overlapping conversations. Down here, the sacred meet the street. Hundreds of tiny plastic stools surrounding the cathedral, creating a sea of lemon tea and sunflower seed. It's a bizarre, perfect contrast. The floods reset the clock, daylight, train street.
The track was laid down by the French in 1902. But to the families here, this isn't a historical monument, it's their front yard.
The neon signs are dead, giving way to raw morning sunlight. The tourist crowd haven't arrived yet. Locals are either resting or going about their usual morning routines. They are enjoying some quiet time for themselves, waiting to the chaos to wake up. With only a couple of trains scheduled to pass through the morning, this still spine finally get the moment to rest. When the sun drops, the neon flickers on and the real show begins. The warning bell isn't a signal to leave, it's the opening act. The quiet tracks transform into glowing baggage corridor. Hundreds of people, drinks in hands, waiting for the rush. You don't just see the train, you feel it in the chest. The ground shakes before it even arrives. Then it hits. The roaring steel giant, inches from the face. The ground shakes, the light blurs. But the energy is electric, it's loud, it's vibrant, and everyone is absolutely loving the thrills. Pure adrenaline over the cold beer.
The train fades, revealing the massive snatches of Dongsun Market.
Built in 1889, it's the largest wholesale market in the old quarter. But in these early hours, the street in front of it is completely still. The vendor stalls are tucked away, and the grand archways stand quiet. The frantic energy of wholesale trade hasn't started yet. It's just a sleeping giant resting in the soft morning light. Then weekend light falls, and the giant wakes up. The empty asphalt disappears under the glowing sea of red canopies and street food smokes. It's no longer just a place for commerce. It transforms into the massive festival. Thousands of footsteps, endless bargaining, and a complete sensory overload. The quiet facade is completely swallowed by the vibrant, chaotic pulse of the night market. The smoke clears. Morning again. Ta Hien Street. Built in the early 20th centuries, the French call it Rue de Gold. Today, the world just knows it as Beer Street. But before the neon sign and plastic chairs take over, you actually get to see the bones of this place. Look at the uniform yellow walls and original green shutters. They aren't just a backdrop of party. They are perfectly preserved colonial relics. In the daylight, the largest street in Hanoi is completely empty and entirely silent. Then the sun goes down, and the relic explodes. Welcome to Beer Street. The architecture is completely buried under the chaos. It's a maze of tiny stools, filled with beers and overlapping baseline. The sheer volume of people packed into the narrow crossroads is insane. It's loud, it's massive, and it's an undisputed center of Hanoi's lifestyle. The heavy door clicks shut, and the chaos vanishes. Outside is a sensory overload, but in here, time slows down. This is the contrast that makes Hanoi so addictive. The city doesn't just hand you its best secret on the main street. You have to endure the noise, walk past the obvious, and know exactly which door open. Here's to the hidden side of the cities. Cheers!